crazy builds here. All right, let's sort it out, and we'll start it up. I wonder if Spirit Team's going to go all random again, because I think it's just a tradition.
It's been it's been the thing that the Spirit side only, other than the first game, which was supposed to be an all random, all normal. Spirit side's just been locking in the all randoms. We'll see if they follow that up. I don't think so this time.
No, I don't think so, because we got one person already breaking the random meta.
TheTylernol, and Ciddy on the same side.
Oh my god,
that scares me a little bit.
We did balance, yes. I did get balance.
Tylernol's right. It's awesome to run with Dragon or Ciddy. It's just that I cause too much of a drag for the team.
Oh god, are they? Yeah, it looks like they may do it.
Yeah, it's not required, but
no, it isn't. But it is certainly entertaining.
But one of the interesting things, especially like some of these higher-end players, when they do something like this, just even though that it's just a custom, it does speak to their skill level where they're just able to play no matter what they get.
Speaking of playing no matter what they get, the Spirit Team, though. Well, actually, no, that's a good comp.
That's fine.
Actually. They
yeah,
were
both sides.
Good, yeah.
Both sides are actually looking interesting. The Mortal side, actually, that picked some of their characters were okay. Unfortunately they did have a couple randoms, and
Mortal Team just wow. So I'll talk about Mortal Team once everything is locked in. But wow, Spirit Team looks pretty well rounded though. I'm just surprised that we didn't see the whole 4 bruisers and a Viana again, because that was kind of entertaining.
Traco Choji, thanks for the follow.
I do have to say, go Sifu. You are the man running that shaper.
Yeah, go with that blink ulti, right? Because that's what Viana does, right? She just builds auras and then blinks in and just exsanguinates somebody. And that's her team fight contribution.
Don't underestimate a well-played Viana unless they do power Viana.
Yeah, power Viana's
that did that.
Power Viana's a little rough. You can make it work if you're ahead.
The dawn gate
but then again, you can make anything work if you're ahead. So
well, yeah, but that's no. Ferris wheel did not work when they were ahead.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
For anybody that saw that, it was that all haste build
God.
Ferris. That didn't work. Got some kills early when you're scaling more off your abilities leveling than off just items. But after that, it stopped. So.
Yeah, so Big Sinka and Viridian, this is a melee damage team. All their damage is melee.
Yeah.
So 4 melee, but the Viana and the Freya and the Viridian are almost gonna have to just go pure glass cannon and let Kagan and Reyna just do all the tanking there. Chris, well, I mean it's Mara, so I mean not gonna do much to her early.
I like the fact that Ciddy is on Bullock. I love seeing a really well-played Bullock.
I would actually... here's the thing. I'm going to disagree in one sense. I would like to see the Freya go tanky. And the reason for that is they have a Mara and a Reyna. These two people just alone are going to stick around a long time in a fight. The Freya actually has the best chance of whittling them down and killing them.
Yeah, Garwar.
If you build right. Yeah, what's going on?
You've been hanging around me too long. That's wrong side.
No, it's not. Freya's on the mortal side?
Yeah, Mara's on the spirit.
Yes. I know what I'm talking about. You need the Freya tanky so that she can live long enough against the Mara and the Reyna to kill them. Otherwise, they'll walk her out with their defenses. I know exactly what I'm talking about. So we see a lot of trading in the top lane. It is double melee, though. So we'll see if they can harass back. You'd think the Tess and the Mara would be able to actually keep them back a little bit with the ranged harass, but not yet.
No, doesn't. I don't think so. I mean, simply if Drago plays this right, he should be able to keep this lane pretty even. But that's the only problem with Viridian. You almost have to know all of the lane matchups. You have to know when you can go and Insurge and when you can't. So you have to be waiting out cooldowns all the time. Particularly as a gladiator.
Well, but that's the problem. Is between the ranged poke off TyrLanol once they hit level 3 and have Well, even right now with 2, they probably went with both of the ranged abilities. I'm just going to check.
That's what I would think he did.
And then with HeyChrisFox on Mara, he's got the Snapdragon and the Bramble Crush. With those 4 abilities firing off all the time, you're not getting close or staying close as Viridian now. So I think that lane,
no, you're not.
that lane technically should be done. But we'll see.
The thing is, Mara's cooldowns are pretty long. I mean, they're 8 seconds for Snapdragon, and what's Bramble Crush? I want to say it starts out at 12.
You can click on it and look.
Yeah, it starts at 12.
But they have 4 abilities total between the 2 of them that they can use just to focus, alternating on YellowDrago. So we'll see. Twilight's trying to do some work here. This is the only way you want to actually lane a Coggan is as Gladiator.
Yeah,
he does not have any Tactician Harass whatsoever.
Dragon's also
doesn't.
doing a really good job on Reyna with the denying the enemy's farm.
And it takes us back up to the top lane where nothing's going on.
I'm
not sure why Tylernol. I think their wards are down, and they haven't rewarded, so they're a little worried about the Freya coming out. I think you just put your wards down, guys. Play up. Not really. Level 4 Freya isn't going to do anything, especially after a first pass in the jungle. Probably going to be pretty low. If they haven't seen her yet, they won't see her right away. They haven't seen their Volek yet either. So, yeah. Volek's just working on farming. That's what Volek does. That's the Volek thing to do.
I'm surprised Sifu's not using Leech more in order to help Coggan with Twilight being able to get a little bit shield when he's going into engage.
He's never played. Said before the match, he's never played Viana. It's the one shaper he doesn't know how to play. So it's going to be a learning experience. Now we see a little bit of roam. I think they're going down to try to catch the Freya. Yep, they put a great ward in that lane bush to make sure that they see Freya coming through.
Going to land the slow on the Coggan. Oh, the Gale will follow up, but the level up's going to save Twilight. Ooh, man.
And then Volek puts down another ward. I don't think that one was necessary. He warded the power brush. They already know Freya's rotations because of that lane ward. The power one is just greedy, wanting to like potentially vanquish over a wall or something. I don't know. I think it would have been better placed in the lane,
maybe,
or just off to the side to help protect them even more from ganks.
We got this big party going down, fighting over the fish camp there between Big Cinca and Ciddy. But Ciddy is 6, Big Cinca's 4.
Yeah.
That's a slight discrepancy, if you ask me.
Yeah. Well,
and Drago and Veknus are so low that Ciddy could just come in and... No, wait, he's on the wrong side of the map. Yeah. I'm an idiot.
No, he's harassing... The Volek's going to harass the Wells a bit. The Freya's going to go back to jungle. The big difference in the levels came from the fact that Freya backed before she did her money pigs. I don't know if she just didn't get a solid leash at the beginning or what, but she had no health after finishing off her armor buff.
Probably.
That's not the situation you want to be in as a Freya.
Now, you notice with Dragon, when he's going through and engaging both Sifu and Twilight on the bottom binding, he's doing a really good job balancing in and out if he does have to attack any of the shapers to where he can get out before he actually gets a binding hit.
Yep. Takes a quarter second for the binding to fire, and here comes Ciddy, just as we predicted. Gonna pop the ultimate on to Coggan.
There's a great shield from Sifu, though. That's gonna actually turn that 1-for-1.
Yep, 1-for-1. Very good.
That was a great shield on Sifu's part. That's actually what turned that around and made that a 1-for-1.
That is.
What are they pinging right now? That's
they're just pinging
random location.
Yeah, where they potential wards maybe. I'm not sure.
Maybe that's where they thought Freya was. I don't know.
I'm gonna go down. Oh, they're stealing this power buff for ChocobosX. That's actually a really good decision. Oh no, Dragain took it with a Vanquish.
Vanquish. Wait, does he really have Vanquish?
He waited and leveled up Vanquish first. I'm gonna see if he walks it out. Here's an interesting thing. Vanquish is actually a great pickup on a support Reyna. Usually you would get it. Oh, they do not finish that kill.
And Sifu makes it out. Very good use of Leech there, Sifu.
Where was the Gale? I don't understand.
There was no Gale.
Reyna's a good person to pick up, like usually a later game, like a mid, like a second spell Vanquish or something, because she can drop her W on the Parasite, and then Vanquish actually does more damage, and you can get Parasteals.
Looks
That
like
first level though
Ciddy.
went on
was
Big Sink up
interesting.
north.
Up top lane, Ciddy Chase and Big Sink, and
Jump
able
out to the
use
Viridian, that
dash
was nice.
to Viridian. Very good, yes. Just like a Kendra, if you have a Freya, you know, you just put yourself in position and you can get her to safety. Wow, it looks like we actually have a break here, and it looks like there's been some purchases, so let's go ahead and take a look at
Dragain,
those.
mute the stream when you're playing. But yeah.
Come on, man. Seriously.
Yeah, so apparently still the buff level 1 hits the Vanquish, but that's fine.
Oh.
That would also explain why the Fred is behind.
Yeah, that would do it.
I thought he waited
Yeah,
and,
you lose your
and
first
pulled that
buff.
out. Unfortunately, the caster mode, I only see what caster mode shows me, and they didn't show any of that, so.
Exactly. Alright, but it looks like Drago was able to pick up an aggression to go with the life that he started with, so he's very behind right now, but down in the bottom lane, a little bit of a fight. Looks like they wanted to do something, but nah, not really. I just wonder, in order to make Kagan a viable tactician, I wonder if his Quicksand needs to be able to do a little damage in the future? I don't know if that's possible for a later patch for him.
To do
'Cause
what?
that's a
Quicksand
holding
do
tag
damage?
Kagan back. Yeah, the Quicksand. Yeah.
Oh, that hook just to
that
finish
was
him
the
off.
way to kill.
Yeah, that
Big
was the only
call
way they were getting that
for
kill.
Big- Oh, that was beautiful.
I don't know if Kagan needs to be. I don't know that everybody. I mean, I know they want everybody to kind of be able to play every role, but I think that almost can hurt you in the end. I don't know that that sand needs any damage at all. I mean, you would only want to be put like 1 damage on it. At that point, is it really worth it? Like,
Yeah, or a very low point of damage anyway. Oh!
ooh, that ult from
Well, on the
Volek.
interrupt from Reyna.
Trying to focus on the
Seafood's
seafood. They're
go
gonna.
down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they may not get Kagan. I don't know if they want to dive this.
No.
Nah, they
Well,
sure
they
don't.
didn't need to because they had minions there. They could have just held off and
Exactly.
then followed it right up after the minions
Oh,
rotated.
Wisdom's reached down on the Mara and then
Heavy
Viridian's
iron down,
in on it,
but,
can he
Viridian
get
just
him?
pulls
Oh,
him
the
back.
Deep Rising gets it.
They tried to drop that to walk around behind the binding in the bot lane and pick up the Kagan, but he smartly walked all the way back to his first binding to get out. So. Volek
But
again going to
Paris will-
harass the Spirit Well. 10 minutes.
I
Well, I
think
guess he's-
It's really all he can do, I guess. Normally I don't like that, but yeah, there isn't really anything else for him to do at this point in the game.
going back to what you were saying about the tactician. with
Uh-oh,
Kagan.
Wrath going down on the Tylenol underneath the binding 3v1. Is he going to get it? There's a blink from Veknus, and
Yep.
YellowDrago's going to be able
Fed
to
it to
pick it up.
Drago, so that was good.
I'm not finished.
It was a lot spent for it, but at this point, the Mortal Side needs whatever they can get. I mean, they are ahead in
Yeah.
kills, but they're getting bullied around a lot. So
Yeah, they sure are.
And bottom binding looks like it will be going down.
But, I mean, you kind of expected this looking at the team comp from the Mortal side. I mean, their 2 damage dealers are melee, so they're going to have their backs up against the wall.
Well,
they're going to have to fight from the corner a little bit here until they get
they've got to
some items
wait.
and they
Yeah,
can reset
it's all
and push
about
in.
it's all about waiting and pausing and getting your items. They'll have a pretty strong comp once they pick up some items to back up
Sure.
everything that they have naturally.
Yeah.
You
And, I
can't
mean-
you can't out. What was I going to say? You can't rule out this whole kind of melee comp that they have because of
Oh,
its
no.
ability
Oh, no,
to
I actually
be
like it.
bruisery and actually do lots of damage over time. It's just going to be about how well they itemize it going forward.
But in this Viana support actually synergizes quite well with that because they need some time to do their damage. Well, Viana can buy you the time to do the damage.
Yeah.
With the extra healing with the shield.
And the stun from
and then-
Kagan,
And the stun, yeah.
and the stun from Reyna, and yeah, there's a lot of ways to buy
Ciddy is
yourself some
coming up.
time.
Yeah,
He's
Ciddy
moving
is-
around.
Way.
He
I
wants
don't know
to
if he
get him
wants to
from
actually go
behind.
in.
Oh, he wants to come in from behind him, so they have nowhere to go.
There
Tess
we
is
go.
coming in to join
Tess
too.
is coming in too.
That amazing
4-man
bike
tank
mixes
down to the
everything but
bottom
heavy
lane.
iron.
Oh my gosh.
And they only
down
pick up
goes
one.
Sifu.
You got to land that slow when she comes in. God, why does the name of it escapes me at the moment? Backdraft. You got to land the backdraft on one of the targets coming in, and that way Volek can W the other target.
Yeah, 'cause that's a significant.
And then you slow both of them, and then neither of them are giving way. Then you drop the heavy iron and you beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, how much of a slow is that, by the way? Because it's rather significant. Yeah, it's 80% slow when
80%.
empowered. Oh, drops the hammer on the city.
And it was absolutely empowered
Freya
because
follow.
TylernolNol hopped off his bike for that. And they go in for a team fight. 3v3.
And Mara gonna go down. The force of nature is not
And
up. She's gonna
TylernolNol
go
is
down.
just
There's the hammer.
backing off
That's
people
the
off.
hammer. There we go.
Nice knockback to keep
Dragon.
Veknus in. But Veknus is going to do the same thing. And now he's dead.
Yeah, that slow from Tess is just so strong. I mean, it's even 45% without being overdrive.
Yeah.
But, man.
It's just it doesn't stick around for a whole long. It's 2 seconds, and you can't reapply it anytime soon. So
Sometimes that's all you need, man.
yeah. Well, she has a burst,
Oh, look
so
like
that
Ciddy
should be all
gonna
it
get
needs.
surrounded with 3v1.
He did
Should
not
have
know they were all there.
There. Nope, he sure didn't. And
Big Cinca backed off, and I'm like, dude, stay around and
Dude,
swing that axe
kill.
until the guy falls over.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he was worried about getting bursted down from a Curse of Weakness Sentinel Strike combo
It's
right onto
possible.
Zinka.
It's possible. Good wards out of the spirit side, though. They've done a good job of just warding aggressively because they're kind of ahead and they're pushing up, so they took advantage of it. There was no need to have passive warding on their part. There's only like one passive ward for them on the entire map, and it just actually timed out.
Uh-oh, Sifu going in with the ult, but there's no follow-up,
Yeah.
so I'm not sure that was well advised.
I think it was hoping Kogan would get there in time to do a big haul, but I don't know that they had the damage to finish that off, even if they did.
And even then, Kogan does do a lot of damage, but when you're catching somebody with a Sanguinate, you need burst damage. You just want to blow the guy up.
Oh, Dragane's killing me right now. So, yeah, we got Veknus kind of farming in the top lane. Viridian had kind of roamed off. Viridian's actually going to get seen, so they'll know what's going on here. It looks like they're going to collapse at least Tess onto him. Maybe Mara's trying to bait
Yeah,
back
here
a little
comes
bit.
Tess from behind. Mara's there, so is Ciddy.
Just going to come
But they
in
don't
and
want it.
farm.
No, TylernolNol are going to farm. Okay.
Dragane in the bot lane once again. I'm just going to click over there. He's just sitting around waiting. He's really hoping that Freya's going to come and want that buff, and then
Are they
he
going
can
to jump on
steal
this
it.
Asher Bow? No.
Yeah, I thought Dragane was just going to go do that buff, but yeah,
Looks like he's waiting for Freya.
he is. That's all he's waiting for. He's even commenting on it. Where's Freya? Well, that's the wrong thing. It's where's Finmore. But you know,
Yeah. I think that was the joke, though.
yeah.
But here you go.
Asking ye shall receive, right? And here we go, down to the bottom lane. We're gonna check out the fight. Are they actually fighting, or is he
No,
just gonna try
no.
to steal it?
He
No,
just
he's
took
gonna
it.
steal Oh,
He missed it though.
oh. Well, Ciddy comes in for the spirit while Sifu's
Poor
quickly
Dragane.
behind him. Uh-oh, Ciddy doesn't realize.
He spent all that. Oh, there's the hammer.
All of the wisdoms reach, all the ults go off, the wombo combo is down. There's Zinka and Sifu going down.
Sifu was healing quite a bit, but there wasn't enough to stop that.
Yeah.
That 4-on-1 there at the end. I mean, it was 4v2 overall, but
Yeah.
yeah.
And as soon as that hammer went down, you knew that fight was over. Because then everything's free.
Now it's time to take the wells instead of just harass him. That's always nice.
Exactly. Well, they couldn't take him until a minute ago, so.
Mara was able to finish off the top binding, and yeah, they're doing a good job pushing and controlling the whole entire fight.
Yep. This is going to be 4 spirit wells over to the spirit side. So they're going to have a big jump in income as soon as those all get working. It's like, what, 108 Vim per minute for the entire team?
There goes the
It's a
quicksand.
lot.
Trying to. I thought he was going to follow up, but didn't. Would have liked to have seen the ult from Viridian bring it back over the quicksand, so they could have done some damage.
I
On
think
the
that's
way
what he
back
wanted
out.
to do, but he missed.
City is rotating down and from behind.
Oh yeah, he's got a wave coming in, so he was going to try to trap him.
But Sifu running up to him.
I think they should just go in on that.
Yeah, because it's 5v4 right now. Mara's up in the top lane, so they've got a numbers advantage.
I think that's
yeah.
the thing is they're letting Mara try to get some damage on the tower up here. The problem is Mara's not going to be able to take that out. Shouldn't build any attack speed like some Maras do. It's just a glory and resilience.
Uh-oh, Drago's going to
Pretty
jump
smart
onto this
move
Mara.
to just
And
build.
so ChrisFox just going to get out.
Pretty smart move to just build lots of armor against this team. The Viano's the only one you have to worry about magic damage from, and there's just not going to be a lot coming out of there.
And you don't have anybody with any natural penetration, so they're going to have to build it. The Mortal team is.
And they are. Viridian actually did a really really good job here. He went straight for a destruction, and then he's got another aggression sitting there.
Yeah, so judgment probably.
Yeah, most likely. I don't think there's enough armor on the other side right now. Potentially because of the Reyna, he might actually go with a rage. I don't think he needs it that early.
Well,
I'd like to see him grab that the dominance actually.
Yeah, well, Judgment just synergizes so well with Viridian because he's going to do lots of hits on you anyway. So it's like he goes in, surge, auto attack, knife. Yeah, so like what? Knife, auto attack.
There's a blitz
surge,
out of Kogan to get away
yeah.
from that 3v1, but
Yeah,
the
but
hammer
he's not
goes
gonna get
down
away
and
from a
he's
hammer.
toast. TheTylernol's build here now. He already has his conquest. That's really the only item he needs to start wrecking face. But he's also got an ambition and a force to back it up. Now they're going to go on
Sink
Big
is gonna
Sinka.
go down here.
That 5v1
The
is
wrath is
toast.
used, but it's a waste. Yeah.
A wrath ain't going to get you out of that fight, so
Nope.
I don't know that there's a reason to use it.
I'll take care of this.
Parasite for sure instead of trying to push the binding.
Yeah, they have bindings on both sides. They've got the jungler down, so there's
Yeah, might as well.
no reason not to. There's no situation where they could come in and actually steal that.
Nope.
And there's a double vanquish on their side, so
Yep. Yeah, it's not like the Mortal Team Reyna has a vanquish, right?
no, that's yeah. The Mortal Team Reyna didn't go that route, so.
A light in the dark.
Well, let's take a look at. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, the Volek is going troll with all life drain. As Ninrak pointed out, this is not recommended for normal play. This is 100% counterable by a pain, like a single pain.
Corruption.
But
Twilight
in
is
the-
running a corruption.
And what's even worse is that the Blood Orbs actually apply a separate Mortal Strike effect that stacks multiplicatively with the Pain and the
Yeah.
Corruption. So
Yeah,
this is even worse.
Kogan went with corruption. Interesting choice.
Well, somebody needed to get it.
Well,
And
pain.
I'm not sure that.
Pain. I would have gone pain.
Yeah,
I think
but
he
who would you
wanted. I
put
think
it
he
on?
wanted it as a tank. No, even on Kogan. Like if he wanted that, I would have rather seen
Oh.
a pain. He's their damage. I think he's got to realize that. I think he's building a little bit tanky because that's normally what you do on Kogan, so that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But right now he's not able to live long enough in there anyway. So
Yeah, Rain is the tank of this team, so you can see. I can see why you want to build a little more aggressively on a Kogan in this case, because Kogan actually can
catching
do a really
Sifu in the
significant amount
jungle.
of damage. Yeah,
But they need a lot more damage there. No, they need a lot more damage to kill Aviana at this point. Yeah, just not enough.
Yeah, I wonder if a Ruin's going to come out at some point, because there's a Creation, there's a Purity. Is that a Purity? What is that?
I don't think they need it.
Yeah, that's a Purity,
Again, you
there's a
don't.
Life.
Spirit Side doesn't have like a traditional auto attacker, and I think you could just burst through that health with Tess anyway. So.
Probably. But then again, starting the fight with 3 Ruin procs on somebody with a lot of health, ouch, that's painful. That hurts. I mean, that's like what, 25% of their health right there? Ridiculous damage. All this poke coming down, but the Mortal Team doesn't care. Yeah, they'll eat all the poke, and it looks like they're still fine. I guess that's what having a Viana with you does.
I'm really feeling it live today. I keep forgetting that I have to do push to talk.
So you were talking this whole time and you completely forgot?
We just
been
talk over
talking.
him. He's used to us
been
talking
talking.
over him, so it doesn't
And
matter.
I thought you guys were ignoring me. Like the one time Garth slapped me in the face.
Terry
Wait, that only
Alexander.
happened once?
Yes, we're doing customs again. Put up lobbies in between the matches.
I was going to say, I thought you getting slapped in the face by Garwar was a daily occurrence, Michael.
That is true.
It's hard for me to slap him all the way in another state. So
Well, hey man, you can just reach through the internet, right, and smack him?
yeah, it doesn't work as well as you'd like.
Ah.
So Dragane, with all of his time out of lane trying to steal buffs, only has 2 items finished compared to the rest of his team.
and
Big Sinka
Sinka's
just going
far
down so hard.
behind, it's
Yeah,
deleted.
it's unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Exsanguinate on the city, but it's going to eat a hammer for his trouble and just go down himself, and that should be the end
Surrender
of the
call
game.
comes out, and that's most likely what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Mara did a good job with her items. Only has 2 items as well, but a Glory and an Adamance, and that's what you want to see.
Guys,
Jagain
I
actually
swear-
has enough to go back and buy another item pretty much right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's just timing his backs,
Yeah.
or else he
Yeah,
would be
tested
right,
by-
right with this rest of his team.
I have to blink.
Big
away
Sink
from
is
the
saying he's a
snap
bad
gun.
Frey. Oh, that hook!
Pulling him
There's
into
one
the
kill.
locust cannon.
That's going to be the
Drago
only
goes
one,
down.
though. That was a great hook, though.
Didn't get killed, Drago.
That was
Whoops.
a great hook.
Oh my gosh.
Has been destroyed.
Big Sink is not
Yeah, that
necessarily a
is
bad
sad,
Freya.
dude.
That was just a rough Freya
But
match.
it's not just that. The game should be about just having fun.
Well, it is having fun, but you
item.
still want to try to play competitively and do your best while you're having fun.
Exactly.
So I think in that case, you just gotta be careful with your picks. Randoming stuff doesn't.
I
help
do
with
know
that,
that I
but-
want to be the very best, like no one ever
No
was.
one ever was.